Ma io tra poco devo andare in Cina, di cosa devo aver paura?
Di niente, papà, tu quando vai in Cina cammini e nessuno ti ruba le tue cose.
Il portafogli lo tengo qua.
No, nessuno, la gente non usa più neanche il portafogli.
Quando siamo in Cina, io posso andare in giro con le maniche corte e con l'orologio così, nessuno me lo strappa via.
No, tu te ne puoi mettere anche 20, andare in giro così che nessuno te li tocca. Ma不敢想象，真的。
Hello!
Non si per favore il portafoglio. No. Ni kan ta giocare in corso di fatica bautica. Sì che vuoi ta giocare lì.
Io l'ho nascosto.
Sì che
No, che bello vivere qui.
盘点外国人眼中的中国。
来中国的时候，他们问我为什么去。今天我问他们为什么没有来。《论语》中有一句话：近者悦，远者来。我不仅来了，我还修炼出一颗中国心。北大是永远的母校，中国是可亲、可敬、可爱的第二故乡。
我和我弟弟这么晚出去买了一点水果回来，
他们应该水中国，你知道为什么吗？因为我们用的衣服都是旧的，我们用的手机都是中国来的，那个小米、OPPO、vivo、华为那个手机，大部分都是中国的东西啊。我们现在做好一点的都是中国人来修啊。那现在如果没有中国在世界的话，世界的人会有麻烦了。他们干嘛要说英语？他们要说中文，知道吗？中文最棒。
我太太是中他家说中文，他和他的奶奶就说中文。我想要跟他们说话，我想要学习中国文化，中国是伟大的国家我觉得学习语言帮助我学习文化。
乖，半个小时为了取消这个罚款，你们不能搞一个支付宝吗？还是微信？复杂的不得了，没有现金也不行。马云加油！
So many things to do, and there's just food everywhere. It smells delicious. So, I saw this comment of a guy that said, "Yes, you know it's very dangerous late at night because you lose a lot of money and you gain a lot of weight." I thought that was a pretty perfect comment.
And what is your impression about China?
I think it's progressive. It has a very long history.
Yeah. 5,000 history.
We went to an exhibition in London a few years ago about the first emperor. machines, yeah.
It was amazing. The soldiers, terracotta soldiers.
He was 49 when he died, and he united all the territories of China. He created a common currency, common measures for liquids and weights. Incredible.
After a 6.2 magnitude earthquake struck Ningxia in Gansu province, less than 12 hours, the governor and secretary of Gansu province took the lead in disaster relief and rushed to the front line, and people from all walks of life. People give money and powerful effort. This cohesion, no other country in the world can do that except China. China is a country founded by heroes, and there is no difficulty that cannot be overcome.
I know it's
Yeah.
I know. It's Beijing.
Oh, really?
And Shanghai. I like it. Yes, I like it. You have a beautiful country. You have history, and you are poor.
Thank you so much.
这个是中国，你过来一个店，他在睡觉，很安全。中国最安全的，你看，他睡觉他不怕别人拿我东西。
Мам, как я сюда попала вообще? Это было нереально сюда попасть. Даже такое никогда бы не приснилось, что сюда попасть. Только в сказке такое бывает, только в сказке. Ты мне подарила сказку. Вот.
我们现在晚上11点，我们在河边走走，然后刚看到了2个女的，她们就是这有2个女生一起坐着聊天，然后就基本上都是黑的，然后河边也有一个女生，她一个人玩手机，只有这种情况，这种环境在法国基本上是看不到的，因为在法国不安全嘛，就是作为一个女生，哪怕2个女生在外面，如果周围有男的，也哪怕有时候有男的，就是太不安全，这个不可能。所以这个的安全还是特别享受，作为一个女生。
中国最可靠的山，它叫做终南山；中国最白的云，它叫做马云；中国最美的彩虹，它叫做韩红；中国最帅的男人，他叫做中国军人；中国最硬气的人，他叫做工人；中国最耐劳的人，他叫做农民；中国最红的心，它叫做万众一心。此生不会学中文，来世要做中国人。
爸爸妈妈，我在中国，现在凌晨3点了，我一个人骑电动车回家，因为走路很累，骑电动车很方便。你们知道吗？我一点都不怕。因为中国世界上最安全的国家，这里又没有战争。还跟你说一个好消息，我发了这条作品，有8个人给我点赞了，我太开心了。
Country I come from? Maybe China? Yeah! Wow! How do you know? The closest Hanfu. Yeah, how do you know Hanfu? Because I love China. What's the meaning for the Hanfu? It's a Chinese costume. It's Chinese traditional clothes. Yes. And China has 5,000 history. And this clothes have 3,000 history in China. You're very beautiful. Thank you so much.
我给他们打电话，不让我说话，他们先说了别回来。他们来过中国，他们看过这的情况怎么样，他们毫不怀疑中国有能力处理好这个问题。
这期间，市民群众积极配合，齐心协力，最终引来城市解封。
发布了之后，国外的反应很大，因为在国外穿严戴口罩是不敢想象的事情。那一刻我就发现，在我眼中很正常的事情，在他们看来很不可思议。
但不是所有的人都能来到中国，亲自感受到国家和人民的能力。
他们就知道世界上有一个中国，但是根本不了解真正的中国是什么样。我就下决心，我要拍视频，开始拍一些我在中国真实的生活，
让中国人的幸福和笑容来做回答吧。
impression of China?
When we were there,
I love
China.
You love China?
I really like China. I love the people. I loved everything. I was so impressed with China, and I come back and I brag to all my friends how wonderful China is, because I don't think in Canada people realize just how great it is, and the infrastructure is tremendous. The roads, the bridges, the buildings, it is so ahead of North America. Okay, now we're in Canada and we love our country. Okay, we love Canada, but we're not fussy about the States. Okay, I'm not ashamed to say it. Like we've been to the States, we don't really like going. The infrastructure that is terrible. But we were very impressed with China. I've got nothing bad to say about China.
You know what the Chinese say when they meet one another? The Cantonese Chinese. They say, "Sik cho fan mia, sik cho fan mia." You know what it is? Have you eaten? Have you eaten? That's a salutation. The Chinese knows what hunger is. So every time he meets a person, he says, "Have you eaten? Haven't?" Whatever it is, they come. Sit down. Eat. I want to review with some clever guys here. See if you can better that. That's the humility, the compassion that he has for human beings. Learn to humble yourself, win people's hearts.
Bravo.
Nereden geliyorsunuz?
Çin'den geliyoruz.
Çok güzel. Sizleri seviyoruz. İyi ki geldiniz. İyi ki yardım edeceksiniz.
Biz de sizleri çok seviyoruz.
Allah razı olsun. Çin hükümetini ve sizleri seviyoruz.
Sağ olun.
İnşallah. Hadi bakalım.
Kolay gelsin.
Teşekkürler.
The Chinese people teach their children, their young people, something called the 100 Years of Shame. The 100 Years of Shame is the period in which they say, right, and they teach, and they believe this to their core, that China should be ashamed of itself, because in this 100 years, China worked to the benefit of other groups and against the benefit of the Chinese. And they teach their children that this should never, ever, ever, ever happen again. That at no point ever should China accept the ways of other people over their own. This is why China has risen in the last 70 years the way it's risen. Peacefully, intact, culturally as solid as a nation has ever been in the history of the world.
대박. 나 진짜 약간 눈물 날 것 같아. 찌피크다.微信有吗？我们在巴基斯坦微信没有。如果我们走了在中国地方，你微信地方钱有吗？你没有钱包里面，马上你的钱多了吗？如果微信这边钱有吗？你什么都买吗？你说好多少钱？1块，来，嘿，多少钱？西瓜多少钱？5块，来，可以吗？这个很好的，我们在巴基斯坦没有，这个都是很好的中国地方微信嘛。这个是机吗？这个是机微信，这个中国地方的，你看白吗？那个你看，我们全部，你看，全部人的中国地，如果中国人来，我很开心嘛。不然还有巴基斯坦好朋友，
在中国吃饭，我一点不挑，真不挑。但是你要是说跳出中餐这个圈儿，那不好意思，我可挑了。
I know that it's a very big country, and so you can find everything, every kind of people, every kind of food, every kind of colors, you see? I'm really very sorry for what happens with the United States and all the people around, but I'm happy about the politics, the new politics of the BRICS, join in with India, with Russia, with Brazil, Argentina and other countries, and doing a strong economy. Viva China!
I came to China because I was tired of living in fear. China is the safest place in the world I was telling you about. The sense of safety comes from that freedom of fear. Everybody talks about the different examples. You can walk around in the middle of the night, man or woman, and feel safe. I'm not afraid for my life. I'm not afraid for my property. I'm not afraid to walk out on the streets, friendly people saying hello everywhere. Apart from all this, we have freedom from fear.
你好吗？
你好吗？
我是美国人。
What is the impression of China?
China is incredible, very nice place. You know, in the history of the world has always been very strong. We will see what happens.
Impression about China?
Yeah, above all, China is one of the humanitarian people or countries I've seen. They are in every part of the world at this moment with technology, infrastructure, manufacturing. So they're good and they're just everywhere, you know, trying to lift everybody up. And that's.
记得点赞关注哦。